Hi, welcome to Amy Talk Yoga. I'd like to begin just sitting in a comfortable way on your mat. You could be sitting cross-legged like me. If you're lucky enough to have a cat-like oval, good for you. You could be sitting on your knees, or you could also be in child's pose. I'd like to say this theme, and then we'll just sit in silence for 5 breaths. This is a quote from John Muir, the naturalist. Climb the mountains and get their good tidings. Nature's peace will flow into you as the sunshine into the trees. The winds will blow their freshness into you, and the storms their energy, while cares will drop off like autumn leaves. Just like here. So let's drop our cares. We'll just begin by breathing. We'll just take 5 breaths. If, like me, when you take a breath, you think about it and make it a little bit longer, that's all good. Longer exhales will calm us. And just noticing our breath also helps us drop our cares like the leaves. So if you like, you can come into child's pose with me. Spreading the knees out wide. Letting our head come down and rest on the mat. And when you're ready, pressing down to the palms. Excuse me. Never disturbing a cat if you can help it. Spreading the fingers wide, tucking the toes under, hips lift up high, downward facing dog. Breathing, cuddling the feet if that feels good. And finding a little stillness here. If you like, walking the hands back to the feet. Knees bent as much as you want. And the elbows can come into the thighs, pressing the palms together. Looking forward, downhill skier. Then straightening the legs, holding the head forward. Bending the knees, gazing forward, straightening the legs. And while we're here, let's notice our feet. So if you press your big toe down and feel as if your toes away from the foot. Notice how that just activates everything up our legs. So great, right? Hands come behind, palms facing each other. We'll just press through our strong feet, pressing out through our pinky toes all the way up. Lifting our arms up over our heads, hands, fingers spread so wide that we've got an arch going on in our hand too. And then letting our arms come down, but our feet are still really active, coming into mountain. hinge. So we want to bend right here at the hips, shifting forward, weight into the balls of our feet. Then we could press into our shins, gaze forward, and then forward fold. Hands come down on the mat, and we'll just walk our hands and our feet forward. So we're kind of walking like a bear up to the top of our mat. Then pressing into the shins again, gaze forward, forward fold, and then we'll rise all the way up. A little back bend if that feels good to you. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Hands down to the mat. Step back with the right foot. Right knee comes down. Lift the arms. Gaze up if you like. Sometimes it's nice to bring the hands into a cactus as we do a little back bend here. Then both hands down to the mat, press into the back toe, step the right foot forward. Forward fold. Step the left foot back, left knee comes down. You can keep your back toe tucked or not, just see. Arms up, fingers spread wide. Little back bend here. Sometimes I get kind of tippy. That's okay. Both hands down to the mat, press into the back toe, step the foot forward. I see a little ladybug on a leaf right in front of me. Forward fold, half lift, forward fold, rise all the way up. Let's check in with our feet. Are we still spreading our pinky toes away from our feet? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll just come on back up. Because I sort of forgot what we were doing. What we're doing is pressing into our right foot, lifting our left knee. Just balancing here. Lifting up tall and strong. Bend the knee. Toes point down. Airplane. Palms face each other. Back up. This time when we stretch our toe back, we'll set it down on the ground. But first we'll hover an airplane just for a breath. Let the toe come down, heel stays up, press and lunge. Again, arms will come out like a cactus. Arms up to the heart and a twist. Gazing back over the right thumb if that feels okay. Hands to the heart. And we'll bring both hands, giant bug walking across the mat. We'll bring both hands down on the inside of the right foot, coming into high lizard. So front knee bent, back knee straight. We can look down in our hands or we can look forward. If we look forward, we might be shifting forward just a bit. Looking back at our hands, we'll just step our left foot forward, forward fold, half lift, forward fold, rise all the way up. Let's do the other foot. So pressing into our left foot, finding a good spot, lift our right knee, go back to airplane. Palms face each other, back toe points down, chest lifted. Line back up, down again. Hover the airplane. If you have to put your foot down, that's okay. Happens. And then set the toes down, heels stay up. Crescent. Open the arms like a cactus if you like. Hands to the heart, twisting to the left. Taking your time to get there. Hands back to the heart. Set them down on the inside of the left foot. You need to have your right foot back a little bit. That's good. Coming into lizard on this side. Always okay to set your knee down on lizard if you like. And then you might need to hop a little bit forward if you like. We'll just step the right foot, forward fold, half lift, shifting the weight to the balls of the feet, forward fold, rise up. So we'll do it again and we'll just add on a little bit. So shifting the weight into the right foot, left knee rises, step it back. This time we'll set the whole foot down, about a 45-degree angle, warrior one, gazing up, feeling as if we're dragging our thighs together. And we'll let our hands come down behind our back as we shift forward. Our legs stay just the same. Head on the inside of the knee. Hand can stay, thumbs can stay on your sacrum, or you can lift your arms up in the air. Humble warrior. Hands come down on the mat. And lizard again. Lizard can stay like this, like we did last time with straight arms, or we could bring the forearms down to the mat. Your choice. Sometimes when I'm on my forearms, I need to come up on the blade of my right foot. That's okay. Also okay to put your knee down. And looking forward, walk your hands back up if you've been on your forearms. And just take a big step forward with the left foot. Forward fold, half lift, forward fold, rise up. Other side, plant your left foot, lift the right knee. Give yourself a moment of balance before stepping back, setting the foot down, warrior one, pulling the thighs together. Arms come down, interlace the fingers, could look up. I think we forgot this on the other side. I forgot this. Forward fold, keeping the legs the same. Thumbs could stay on your sacrum, or you could lift the arms in the air. Trying to keep the hips still facing forward. Humble warrior. Hands come to the inside of the left foot. Decide what you'd like to do for lizard on this side. Straight arms or forearms. Knee down or knee up. Let's hold this for 3, 2, 1. Come back to straight arms and step. Right foot forward, forward fold, half lift, forward fold, rise all the way up. one more sequence here. So, getting in the sun. Spread toes of the right foot, lift up through the arch, get tall, thumbs up. This time we'll set our whole foot down like we did last time. And we'll come into warrior two. Shoulders over hips. Again, thighs feel as if they're pulling together. Peaceful warrior. Left hand goes down the back leg, right arm goes up and over. Back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Shift forward. Triangle. Your hand does not need to be on the ground. It could be on the shin, on your knee, either side. Both hands come down to the ground, and the back foot spins, so the toe is now facing forward, and we're in pyramid. Both legs straight, as if we're pulling the thigh to the chest. And looking forward, step our left foot up, forward fold, half lift, forward fold, hinge all the way up. Other side. Weight in the left foot, right knee rises. We can just feel our cares drop away as we focus on our practice. Come into warrior two. Settle, shoulders away from ears. Right hand down the thigh, left arm up and over, peaceful warrior. Back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Shifting into triangle. Our thighs are still feeling like they're pulling together. Both hands down on the ground, both toes facing forward, bringing the chest down to the thigh. Pyramid Parsvottanasana. Gazing forward, stepping the right foot forward, forward fold, half lift, forward fold, rise all the way up. Hands to our heart. So we have one more pretty fun little pose. We have two more standing poses. So this is tricky. I don't know if you can see if I go to the tree. Can't really tell, it's so far away. But it's always great if you can go to a wall or tree when you're doing this part of the pose. So one foot stays down, the other foot comes up on the tree or on the wall. You can also just hold it up in the air. Then, opposite hand with opposite knee, spin around. This is dancing Shiva. And we'll come back around. Set the foot down. Try with the other side. Hand on the outside of the knee. Arm over to the side. Both hands come down. Feet. Everything comes down. So of course course, you can try that without the tree. Don't get my leg as high, and it just seems not as fun. But always good to try. And one more dancing Krishna, and then we'll take this through eagle. So I'm going to mirror now, so since I'm facing you, so the right and left isn't wrong. So we'll press the weight into our left foot. Just cross the right foot over. Behind. Press the right foot behind. Both arms come up and take hold of the right wrist and gently pull it to the left. This is harder to balance than you imagine. This is dancing Krishna. Let's hold it for 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Spreading the toes of the right foot. Let the left foot come behind. Reach up and over. Take hold of the left wrist. Pull it to the right. Let's hold this for 3, 2, 1. Okay, from here, again, planting the left foot. We'll bring the right up and over, sinking down into eagle legs. So squeeze the thighs together, or if you need more room, it could be a figure 4. Or your foot could be on the ground like a kickstand. Then, so right knee's on top, so right hand goes under. So if you're doing your arms like this, okay. If you're holding your shoulders, okay. Or hands in prayer, okay. Maybe sit down a little lower. Lift the chest, gaze forward. And then as we stand up, we'll just let our foot come down. So our feet are crossed. Maybe our pinkies are close together. They do not have to touch. They can be a little further apart. Then, just like we hinged before, hinging at the hips, we'll just stretch on down. So trying to keep the weight forward. Just enjoying that nice stretch. Nice feeling of lengthening. And then hinging right back up, pressing everything together. We'll switch our feet. So right foot down, left knee up and over, sinking down to eagle. So if the left knee's over, it's the left arm will come on the bottom, here, here, or here. Maybe sinking a little lower, lift the chest. As we stand up, just let our foot slide down. Try to keep our hips facing forward. Hinging. Come on down to whatever feels okay to you. If you don't touch the ground, that's just fine. Just keep the hands on the hips. Maybe let your head drift. Slowly pick the head back up. Hands could come back on the hips as we press everything together as we stand up. Okay, nice. Bringing the hands to the heart. So if this is your total practice today, then please find your own Shavasana. Just lying down, resting, if you're done, and that's just fine too, if you're done, just find a little, okay, well, never mind, we're all done. Let's just find either a comfortable seat or a nice way to lie down. I'd like to read the quote one more time. Climb the mountains and get their good tidings. Nature's peace will flow into you as the sunshine into the trees. The winds will blow their freshness into you and the storms their energy, while cares will drop off like autumn leaves. So it's always great to drop cares, and it's always great to get outside. Even when you think, oh, it's getting to be winter, just get a little sun. Just get outside every day if you can. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, I'll turn off the camera. If you haven't already settled into Shavasana, go ahead and do that. Stretch out or sit any way that feels comfortable to you. Give yourself time to soak this up. And let your cares drop away like leaves. Shavasana.